The Fox 17 patio is sponsored by All Seasons Living.
It's another beautiful day out here at the All Seasons Living patio, and I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When I say food on a stick, you probably think what? Corn dogs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Popsicles.
There
yeah,
you go.
always.
Shish kebabs. Yeah, there's lots of foods that you can put on a stick. It's so fun.
And one that might not come to mind every single time, a waffle. But yes, they exist. We've got Keith right. You got sweet, we got savory. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Let's talk about the evolution of Waffle Stix, how this all came to be.
Waffle Stix is, we started in 2018. We didn't have a real solid brand. We had a lot of generic items on the truck. And I realized quickly we needed to come up with something that had a hook, something that we could have a little uniqueness and stuff with. So we found this actually. It was an Asian product, right, that we found over there. And then we created the branding and then the menu around it. We started for the first few years with doing just simply like about 10 different items. And we really stuck to that. That was the Gordon Ramsay, keep it simple, stupid method.
Right.
So, but one of our biggest things that we've gotten fortunate is we do a lot of corporate catering. So in order to do that, we expanded our menu to, we almost have 50 items now.
Oh my goodness.
We have a whole line of pizzas, we have savory items, so we have like cheeseburger waffles and chicken waffles and all sorts of fun stuff that we do on that end. And Monte Cristo, which my wife came up with, which she's particularly proud of, and it sells very well.
I do love Monte Cristo.
I mean, that lends itself.
I'll be honest with you, I had to turn the creativity over to her and to the boys that are working because they're a little better at it. I probably have a little more limited palate. When she said to me Monte Cristo, I'm like, oh man, I don't know, but right away people just flock to it. So but yeah, so that, and then we spend the majority of our week doing corporate catering, and then a lot of times on the weekends we find ourselves over doing pop-ups for public events, or if they have other special events, we slide out to things like that, whether it's large concerts or whatever's going on, depending from week to week.
And you brought everybody in, right? I mean, your wife's involved. Who's in the truck right now?
Right now you have our oldest son Wyatt to the left over there, and then you have Bronson, who's been with us for about 3 years now. They are Team A. When we have a heavy event we have to do, something that we have to push a lot of waffles out, these are the guys to have right here. I'll tell you, they know the operation inside and out, and it's frankly awesome to have the family here, but it's awesome to see how we've been able to craft our processes and procedures, and how these guys are really on top of everything to really make sure we hit our marks, and we're really trying our hardest to satisfy all our customers and make sure everybody's happy. And one of our philosophies that we bring is like we want to bring joy and happiness when we come onto these events and add a little energy. And we typically are pretty successful with it.
Well, food on a stick.
I was going to say, food on a stick.
I mean,
That's exactly what I was going to say, right?
Seriously, right?
Yeah.
Great minds.
100%. Do you have a favorite flavor?
Well,
Pick one sweet, one savory.
If I had to do one, it's going to be the pepperoni pizza.
That's
right?
what I'm going for.
Yep,
Okay.
it's honestly the all-time bestseller on our savory end of things, and then the Cinnabon is the other one on that. But I'm kind of a big peanut butter guy.
Okay.
So we have a peanut butter chocolate one, and then we have another one that we call our Reese's, which is a chocolate waffle with peanut butter, chocolate, Reese's chips, and chocolate chips.
Question.
Yes.
You've got one called Elvis. I'm assuming bananas involved.
Yeah, that's the Elvis, the nanner stick. Yeah. Where we try and emulate the old nanner sandwich that Elvis likes so much. So it's got bacon, banana, and then we do a banana topping on top of it as well.
Okay, why not?
It's pretty yummy.
Okay.
Pretty yummy.
So do we think we need to try some
We
of
need to
this,
try.
right?
Awesome. Can we
Guys, you got a pepperoni in there?
You got a pepperoni we can bring out,
I'm
fellas?
not picky.
We have a sausage waffle this morning. So with our sausage and our chicken, we have a syrup that we use, and then we also infuse it. There's a local farm here that does hot sauce that we buy.
Okay.
And we,
All right, I'll take a s'mores. Twist my arm. Well, thank you guys so much.
thanks for having us
Look
here.
at that.
This is what you want,
Yeah, thank you.
right?
And you can head to your website to find out where you're going to be next.
WaffleStixMI.com. Stix is STIX. Yes, all our calendar events are on there.
That's crazy.
We do release our calendar once a week on Facebook and Instagram and everything too, to make sure everybody's up to speed. But primarily, if you're looking for us, the best spot is the website for sure.
Hey man, you want to have some fun? Put it on a stick.
Oh, I tell you.
Hey, waffles on a stick. You got to try this.